Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers has yet to see his side concede a goal in the Scottish League Cup. Celtic manager Brendan Rodgers praised the strength and depth of his squad after a team with 6 changes knocked Dundee out of the Scottish League Cup. The holders progressed to the semi-finals thanks to goals from Scott Sinclair, 2 by James Forrest, and substitute Callum McGregor. "All the boys are contributing very well," Rodgers said of his team. "It was a very professional performance. We played very well, really good control and rhythm." Rodgers brought Mikael Lustig, Olivier Ntcam, Sinclair, Kieran Tierney and Patrick Roberts back into his starting lineup at Dens Park, while defender Dedryck Boyata made his first appearance of the season after recovering from injury. The changes did little to disrupt Celtic's momentum, as they overcame an initially resolute Dundee team to record their 56th consecutive unbeaten domestic game. "I thought Dundee set up well, good organisation, but you have to be patient, and once we worked the ball and the spaces we looked a real threat in the final third," Rodgers said. "Games like these are about concentration, keeping a clean sheet, and apart from a little spell in the first 15 minutes, we didn't have too many problems." Celtic defender Dedryck Boyata made his first appearance of the season after recovering from injury. The accusation sometimes with wingers and James Forrest in particular is that they don't score enough and create enough. "That was one of the first things I said to him, that he could up his intensity in the game, which helps done, then improve his numbers, what he creates and what he scores." The goal I was really impressed with was Callum McGregor's. "He comes on, offers great control in the game, and if you watch his movement, he starts off 4 yards behind Scott Sinclair, gets alongside him, and then it's a wonderful finish." Boyata was replaced after an hour due to tiredness, and Rodgers has no fresh injury concerns ahead of Saturday's visit to Ibrox for the Old Firm game. He expects a difficult encounter, with Rangers having strengthened their squad and looking to put last season's 51 defeat at Ibrox behind them. "Every game is tough in a different way," Rodgers said. "We'll go there and look forward to it. I expect a tough game. I look at Rangers and they have brought 1 or 2 men into the team. Bruno Alves, big experience, and Graham Dorrans, who I have always liked and tried to sign when I was at Swansea and he was at West Brom. They've got some good players, and the boy up front Alfredo Morelos has started his career well, scoring goals. So they'll want to do better than last year. For us, we go with the same notion, which is to play well, work very hard and look to win the game." Dundee manager Neil McCann felt his side performed well in their defeat by Celtic. Dundee manager Neil McCann says his players can take belief from their first half performance. "It's not pleasant when you lose 40, McCann said. "I didn't think it was 40 game. I know Celtic will always have the most possession, but they didn't cut us open too many times. I felt up until the second goal that we contained them very well, frustrated them and tried to hit on the break. The boys put in a shift and worked for each other. In the latter stages I pushed it and went 3 up top, and Celtic pounced on us. It's Celtic's unbeaten run will have to end sometime, and I felt if we set up properly and had chances, that we could have, but Celtic are prepared to meet things head on. They can change shape and personnel readily with equal quality. We don't have that luxury, like the rest of Scotland. Tonight, it wasn't us, maybe somebody at the weekend.